Okay, welcome to your healing movement shoulder routine. And we are going to start out with some lovely shoulder rolls. Here we go, up and around and over. And these first few movement exercises can be done, oh my goodness, anytime, all day, throughout the day. So let's roll our shoulders up and around one way and then move them the other way. Reverse the movement. Now we're going to go into some shoulder shrugs. So we're lifting our shoulders up towards our ears. Pause for a second and drop them back down. Again, up towards your ears and drop them back down. Getting lovely circulation in the upper part of our neck and back. Lean over now, support yourself with the opposite arm as you grab a dumbbell or a very light dumbbell, please, or a water bottle. And we're going to do stir the pot. You're going to make some nice circles with one arm. And then you're going to reverse the circle the other way. Do about 8 to 10 repetitions of this, please. Again, these first few healing movement exercises are wonderful to do, especially if you sit a lot during the day. Just give yourself a little bit of a break and do these first 6 or 7 exercises. Getting circulation in the upper back and shoulders. Again, circling one way and then circling the other way. And you don't have to hold a light weight or a water bottle. You can just allow gravity to do its work as you're leaned over, supporting yourself and circling. And go ahead and roll on up, stand up nice and tall, and you're going to put your fingertips touching each shoulder. And now we're going to do a little elbow squeeze, opening up the shoulder in the upper back, and then you're going to open up the elbows. So it's a close and open of the elbows. When you're going forward, squeeze your elbows together if you can. And when you're coming back to starting position, give a little squeeze in the shoulder blades. And open up your chest. Again, a lovely exercise to do throughout the day, especially if you're sitting too much. Just to release some tension and pressure in the upper back and neck. And speaking of neck, let's go ahead and take a breath in. And do a little light, gentle head tilt over to one side, dropping the opposite shoulder down. We're going to hold this stretch for a count of 8. And then I would like you to do, if you want to, do a little isometric press. So what you're going to do is gently press, put a little pressure into the hand with your head. And you're going to feel an isometric contraction, and then back into your stretch. So here is a stretch. We're going to switch sides and stretch that opposite side. Then you're going to lightly press into your head, into your hand in the opposite direction for a slow count of 5, and then you're going to stretch again. Only if you want to. So you can add a little isometric contraction to this stretch. And it gives a little bit more of a release of your neck, the tension and pressure in your neck. And we're going to do the same thing with the shoulder. So you're going to take a straight arm across your body and open up the muscles of the back of your shoulder. And then you're going to lightly press the arm into your hand for a slow count of 5. And then you're going to stretch again. Release it and switch sides. So we're stretching. We're putting a little pressure of our arm into the hand for a slow count of 5, and then we're going to stretch again. Again, a little isometric contraction exercise in the middle of our stretch. And now let's go ahead and go into a tricep stretch. You're going to raise your arm up. You're going to touch the opposite shoulder. And you're going to press the elbow in. Nice and gently and easy. Switching sides, reach the arm up, touch the opposite shoulder, and pressing the elbow in towards you. And we're going to go into some pendulum swings now. You're going to lean over, support yourself again, grab the dumbbell or the water bottle, or you don't have to grab anything, and just go ahead and pendulum the arm back and forth, supporting yourself, switching sides when you're ready. Excellent. Slow, controlled, gentle movement, back and forth. And we're going to roll up, and we have one more of your range of motion, flexibility, mobility exercises. You're going to do a chest opener, clasping your hands behind your back, opening up your chest. Standing tall, please. Inhale and exhale, breathing. Now, part 2 of this, we're going to go into some strengthening. You can do this or you don't have to. This is optional. You can use weights or you don't have to use weights. Whatever you want to do, keep the weights. I'm not using any weights here in this video. This is called a chest expansion. You're standing on one leg. I added a little balance here. And you're going to raise your arms up forward, palms down. And as you come back, you're going to bring the palms facing each other and squeeze your back. So it's a forward movement. Squeeze back, inhale, forward, exhale, squeeze back. Squeeze your shoulder blades as you're pressing back and you're opening up your chest, please. All the while you're holding your balance on one leg, please. We're doing 10 repetitions. Nice, slow and controlled movement with or without weights. And we're going to switch sides. And this is called a serving tray. So keeping the elbows in close to your body, keeping the forearms straight, you're going to open up your chest and squeeze your shoulder blades and bring it back to starting position. Again, you're balancing on that opposite leg. And let's go into some side lateral raises. Again, if this bothers you with weights in your hands, please don't do this exercise. We're standing up nice and tall, just raising our arms out to the side and back down. Or you can do this without weights, just getting some general range of motion in the shoulder. And go as high as you can without any pain with this side lateral raise, please. And again, this is optional too. We're going to go into some external and internal rotation exercises, and I am performing this laying down. So what you're going to do is take a towel and put it underneath your elbow. You're going to keep the elbow the arm at a 90-degree angle. With or without a 1-pound dumbbell, you're going to perform external rotation on the arm that's at that 90-degree angle. Slow, controlled movement, please. The arm stays at a 90-degree angle the whole time. And just go with the range of motion that is comfortable for you. This is not a comfortable exercise to begin with. And we're going to switch now to internal rotation with the bottom arm. Again, 90-degree angle, either you have a dumbbell in your hand, or a water bottle in your hand, or whatever, or nothing in your hand, and just using this exercise as a range of motion exercise. Now I can use a little bit more prop up. You can see my head is not exactly in line with my spine. So if you are doing this exercise side lying, please make sure that your head is propped up so it's in line with your spine. Okay? So I can use a little more support for my neck there. So let's go ahead and switch sides. We're going to start with external rotation on the other side. Again, put a towel underneath your elbow, keeping your arm at a 90-degree angle with or without weight. And you're going to slowly bring the forearm up and down, keeping the shoulder. There's no movement in that shoulder. It stays real stable as we perform external rotation on the other side. And let's go ahead and switch to internal rotation with the arm that's underneath you. Again, it's a 90-degree angle and it's a small lift and release, staying at 90-degree angle. And again, I can use a little more prop up underneath my head, so just be mindful of that, please, as you perform the side lying external internal rotation. Now, if you have a roller, I highly recommend these exercises. Go ahead and align your spine with the roller. You're laying down on top of it. Make sure you're fully on top of it. Get comfortable there. Take a few deep breaths in. Allow your back to sink into the roller. And we're going to do some scissors first. So taking a few deep breaths, we're going to alternate arms. One is going over the head, the other is going towards the hip, and we're going to alternate this. And this is a lovely circulation exercise for your upper body and your shoulders. Let's go into a little bit of a chest opener now. And all I want you to do is put your fingertips behind your head. Allow the elbows to drop down and stretch. Take a few deep breaths in. It's a pretty intense stretch for the front part of your shoulder and chest. Just breathe through this. If you want a little more, you can try to put your forearm down as you open up your chest. And now we're going to go into some shoulder circles, and this is pretty intense also. So you're going to raise your arms up, fingertips up towards the ceiling or the sky, and just roll your shoulders down and around and back up, and allow the roller to just get some circulation into the shoulder blade area. So you're going to circle one way, nice and easy and slow and controlled, and circle the other way. And we are good to go. Let's take the roller away. Sit up really tall. And take a few deep cleansing breaths. You can go ahead and go into a few more shoulder rolls just to kind of roll everything out. Circulation, circulation, circulation. That's what it's all about. I'm going to go the other way. Then we can do a little bit of range of motion exercises where we're bringing our head forward, back to starting position, and look to the right and look to the left. Always a good thing to do. Excellent. Take a deep breath in and exhale.